Hello, I'm Super Orange Cat. Here I am with some Toonami breaking news. Earlier today, it was announced that Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, will be joining the block in a few weeks, specifically on June 26th at 1 in the morning. Now, if that time slot, that means that it will be the replacement of the Promised Neverland Season 2 when that ends. Promised Neverland Season 2 has 2 episodes left, so the week after that would be June 26th. And the schedule. And now, first off, I want to give the announcement blurb that Toonami posted on the Facebook page and then tell you what the schedule on that night will be. Toonami is proud to announce the newest show joining our Saturday night lineup. Yashahime, Princess Half Demon premieres June 26th at 1 a.m. Catch the full lineup below and gear up for Toonami every Saturday night from midnight to 4 a.m. With the lineup being at midnight My Hero Academia, 12:30 Doctor Stone, 1 a.m. Yashahime Princess Half Demon, 1:30 The Food Wars, 2 o'clock Black Clover, 2:30 Naruto Shippuden, 3 o'clock Attack on Titan, and 3:30 Dragon Ball Super. Now, what a lot of people know about this, and if you look at the animation style, you're going to get a couple clues that, hey, this kind of looks like Inuyasha. Well, that's because this is in many aspects a successor to Inuyasha. This is basically a sequel. And some people are gonna be like, well, it's technically a sequel, it's a continuation, whatever. I don't even know what the difference between sequel and continuation are. I'm just kind of saying them interchangeably here. So one thing I was thinking that they should do, and they're not going to do, but they should have done, was to ramp up kind of interest in it to bring back Inuyasha somewhere late in the block. But again, that's a whole thing with the rights, since Adult Swim no longer has the rights to Inuyasha like they did years ago. Which, well, because it used to be way back when we would virtually every night on Toonami from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. would be an hour of Inuyasha during the weekdays. That was weird because Toonami, I mean, Adult Swim really. There's kind of always been this running gag that Adult Swim only aired anime because they felt like they had to, and that they would used to always joke how that would actually be the lowest ratings that Adult Swim gets is when we do anime, which I think has been one of the predecessors of why Toonami fans, myself included, have kind of always been obsessed with the ratings, especially since that was claimed to be the reason why Toonami left us from the Cartoon Network era a few way years back, like 2008 or whenever that was. I'm getting on another tangent here. But again, talking about Yashahime, Princess Half Demon. So this is basically a sequel to Inuyasha. And from what I heard, and I heard a lot of hype about this when this was first getting announced, and I kind of stopped hearing about it pretty soon afterwards. I haven't watched it myself, but I've heard pretty mixed things about this season. So again, I guess this is a theme of this year, just following up from its predecessor in Promised Neverland on the Block, where you have something that's been really hyped up, but people ended up not liking the finished product. Again, but at the same time, this is nowhere near as advanced as the Promised Neverland Season 2 was. Promised Neverland Season 2 will be the most famous anime that airs in 2021 for all the wrong reasons. Princess Half Demon kind of just fizzled out in terms of overall popularity. It still has its fans, obviously, but it didn't make the impact a lot of people thought it would. And again, this was a show I've mentioned being a possible pickup by Toonami, and ultimately, this was a pretty decent pickup for Toonami for definitely for the types of shows Toonami gets. It's like I said, Inuyasha. Inuyasha has been on the block before. It's been on Cartoon Network, or technically on Adult Swim Action, because you remember Toonami has only been on Adult Swim since 2012, so any anime before that's Adult Swim Action. And I mean, it fits. And one thing that was funny when I first saw like promo art for the series way back when it was first announced, like last fall, I saw the what apparently I think is a girl in white hair. I haven't watched the show, so I don't even know what the gender of these characters are. The girl with the white hair, seeing her outfit and thinking, "Oh my God, this is the bastard child of Norman on the Promised Neverland and Colonel Sanders," and that is something that has stuck in me since. No, no, but she's going through an edgelord phase. She's kind of got that red hair stripe going like Ryoko or something like that. And talking to Ryoko, I did talk about I'm gonna do again, and I did a video about this like a few days ago or a week ago. I've lost all track of time at this point. Talking about waifus, I'm gonna rate your waifu. Thank you so much for your support. I've gotten like over 60 waifus, and what I'm probably gonna do to make research and whatnot much easier is to break them up into like groups of 10 or so and I'm gonna probably do them either in order of like when I first got them, or kind of just group them together. Like, for example, there's one show in particular that I've gotten like 5 different girls from, and it's a Toonami show, which should narrow it down pretty considerably about which show I'm talking about here. I'm probably gonna do all of them like in one video, even though I got like different people suggesting different girls from that show. And again, thank you very much for your support. And those videos, I'm probably now gonna have to do. I'm gonna do like some like once a week during the week, during the weekdays, because it's been officially announced that Showbuzz Daily will no longer report ratings. The official announcement from Mitch Salem came yesterday. So, unless another ratings group happens to pick up Toonami ratings, which no one else does right now, that means that basically we will probably never see Toonami ratings again. And that's going to be interesting because when a random schedule decision happens, like for example, if the lead up to Dragon Ball Super getting switched to 3:30 did not, like the months beforehand, we didn't get the ratings, that would be probably a surprise to us because I think a lot of people would assume that Dragon Ball Super was gonna always was like, oh, it's Dragon Ball Super. It's always the cash cow. Why would it move this late in the block? I mean, aren't people watching it? And again, we're gonna be kind of always now in the dark when a sudden schedule change happens. And since we haven't gotten a sudden change outside of one replacement, like I said, with Yashahime, things are probably ultimately fine right now. Again, so that would make things interesting when we get like a sudden schedule change out of the blue. Again, I've been getting way off topic this video. Again, Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, June 26th, 1 a.m. It will be replacing The Promised Neverland, but Food Wars will get shifted back a spot from 1 to 1:30. Yashahime is getting a pretty prime spot because right here out now, My Hero Academia and Dr. Stone are probably the two hottest items on the block right now, since those are new seasons and very hyped up new seasons, no less. So what do you guys think? What's your thoughts? I thought this is a decent pickup. Thoughts on Yashahime, Princess Half Demon? What other shows do you think Toonami should have? Leave your comments, leave your opinions down below. I love reading them. I am Super Orange Cat, and that is all.